Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. Welcome in the elementals, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, the wind, the ether, the nature spirits, our team members of the highest and the best that only have the highest and best intentions for us, through and with unconditional light and love, through and with divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, remembrance, magic, and all of it. Thank you for clicking play and getting curious and sharing your quantum medicine and magic and weaving this beautiful tapestry, this beautiful web that will be also added to this message in its own way, sending out that frequency and that energy out into the collective, into the field. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 4-4 on the timer. Guaranteed you're probably your ground crew, right? You're not of this. You're part of the Starseed program that's incarnated here during this particular time, doing the work, anchoring the light, being the bridges, doing all of the stuff. So good job. All right, so the word of today is allow and alignment. So allow and alignment. Be open and ready for your next assignment. So the word of the day is allow and alignment. Be ready for your next assignment. Be ready and open for your next download, your next inspiration. All right, making sure you're paying attention to those signs, synchronicities, those thoughts, that are coming in from source, right? She's sending you messages all the time. Your team members are sending you messages all the time. And if you're here with me, you see all the codes and everything. You hear the codes in all of the videos and all of the music and all of the conversations. You hear beyond the veil. You see beyond the veil. I'm just talking about the third eye. I'm like, even with your human eyes, you see the codes. You see your mind. Your highest has got you playing Scrabble with the signs out there, creating words and things like that, and messages. You see the codes in the numbers everywhere. All right, you see all of the animals, like to the point where you can't keep track of a lot of these codes together. But sometimes your highest might want you to play a little game and decode, and that's what we've been doing for a few weeks now, is decoding all of this. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Stay patient. Stay present, stay patient, and stay present. Again, but when you're present, there's really not a whole lot of patience that has to take place, because when you're present, you collapse time, right? All right, continue to discern and disconnect where you need to disconnect. So continue to listen to your discernment. It's, again, feel what you feel, hear what you hear, know what you know, and see what you see. Quit trying to think it out, trying to figure it out through the logical mind, ego, whatever. You feel it out. This is, you're activated. You feel the truth. You know the truth instantly. You have no proof. You just know that this information is correct, or this information over here is a big bowl of bullshit, right? And you aren't allowing bullshit at the table, in the house, right? If someone's trying to sell you bullshit, peddle you bullshit, you peddle it somewhere else, because we don't take that here, okay? Discernment is very, very important, and continue to disconnect yourself from those individuals or people, places, things, thought forms, belief systems, bullshit, whatever it is, programming. Disconnect. If it's a person, a physical person, and you need to disconnect, you need to guess, you need to set clear, healthy boundaries, and you're all concerned because you're still dealing with abandonment wounds or whatever, that's for you to go deeper and to heal those abandonment wounds, to do place work through meditation, physically go to place work, to do the healing, to feel the feels, to release the emotions that took place, whether that's through meditation, through the mind, through the mental, or through the physical, where you are actually guided to go back to certain places that will trigger an emotion, right? So keep allowing that when it comes up, if you're triggered, to allow that to flow through. All right? And understand that, yes, the disconnection is necessary. The healthy boundaries are necessary. You are done lowering your vibration and frequency to these other people. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they hold a title, a mother, a father, a grandfather, a sister, a brother, whatever the fuck. They're another human being. Yes, you incarnated in this blend lineage for a reason, but don't hold on to the programming and conditioning that is associated with these titles. Your soul. You are not your name in all capital letters, okay? You get the drift? Okay. This message is for somebody or somebodies that need it today. Whether it's my human words giving you confirmations, triggering you, activating you, frequencies and energies of healing, whatever it is, it's perfect, right? The quantum medicine and the quantum magic. So just know, it's there's no coincidence. I'm in front of you. Okay. All right. So you need to disconnect from the pipeline of bullshit. So this is confirming for somebody. Either you just did and you're struggling with like, oh, you're wavering, like you need to go back. You need to disconnect and cap that pipeline from bullshit, okay? And again, that can mean many different things. A lot, I think what's coming through right now is physical bullshit. Those people that are bullshit in your life, okay? You have no tolerance. It's time for zero tolerance. Zero fucks and zero tolerance is what's coming through. Again, I'm just keep holding this, but I'm like just channeling. Source, she's coming through strong today with you. Just, it's time for zero fucks and zero tolerance. Cap the pipeline of bullshit and set clear, healthy boundaries. And you continue to do you, work on you, whatever that is, and what stage you're at in this awakening in your process, doing the work, which is sacred work. That is your purpose right now until these next assignment, this next further instruction, okay? And be open and ready for when that comes. But again, create no access. If they decide to do the work themselves because you've triggered them and you activate them because you set healthy boundaries, you cap the pipeline, if they choose, and that might be what they do to activate you, by you setting healthy boundaries, by you capping that pipeline, is triggering them and activating them, that's perfect. And if they're willing to do the work or stay asleep, that's none of your business. You focus on you, and they will find you in the timing that it's meant. You're not lowering your standards anymore. That's done, she says. That's over. Okay? All right. So make today's priorities. Okay, so I wrote this a few days ago, and I'm just kind of flipping through. 707. Just trying to channel in with Source's energy and what she wants to come through with. All right. So make today's priorities. Expand on your mission. So if you already know what your mission is, beautiful. If not, just kind of surrender and know that information and those orders, those assignment papers will come when they're meant to come. Okay. So nourish your body. Hydrate. This is pineapple, banana, spirulina, and soy milk, organic soy milk with no fillers or bullshit, because I didn't have any pineapple. So nourish your body. Make that a priority, because it's so important as we continue to activate and elevate and expand and upgrade and get more of our crystalline, our silicon bodies are turned on. You're going to need less dense food. Yes, you might need some grounding foods, but at some point, down the pipeline, no pun intended, down the pipeline, Mario might be significant for you as a confirmation. Maybe you, like me and my kiddo, saw the new Galaxy, the Mario movie. Maybe you resonate with Nintendo or that type of gaming. Yoshi, I don't know why this is coming through. Yoshi. All right. I just channel. All right, so nourish your body. And nourishing your body, you nourish your soul. So learning with this intuition, you're not just tapping into what you need to separate yourself here, but what do you need to separate to stop putting into your physical avatar? Listen to your avatar. It is consciousness. Every single part of your body is conscious. Your cells, your mitochondria, they hold information. They hold memory, your DNA. And it is asking you, I guarantee it's been asking you to stop eating this. Get rid of that. Stop doing this. Start nourishing it more. Maybe not eat as much or as often, or to stop eating certain fleshy products or different things like that. You are getting this information, and I'm here just 911 on the timer, so that is a number that is highly coming through a lot in the last few weeks. But again, you're being guided to make today's priority and further priorities to nourish your body and your soul. Don't make this dogmatic. Don't get all hyper focused. Again, I come from the health and wellness industry, 20 years of that, personal trainer, health and wellness coach, nutrition, holistic living, detoxing, all of it. Done all of the diets, okay? That's not what she's saying. She's saying nourish your body through and with guidance and with your physical consciousness of your avatar, because it is consciousness, every part of it, every organ, every bit of it. If you're not sure, do muscle testing. I don't have my pendulum here, it's off the street. You can do muscle testing with your pendulum. Actually, muscle testing is not with the pendulum, but you can use your pendulum if you use divination as confirmation. Yes, no, no, yes, no, yes. You could hold a product in front of you. If you fall forward into it, yes. If you fall back, no. If you're still unsure, maybe the pendulum would be a good tool, okay? And it's just like, but for me at this point, you know, my partner said, how do you know? I just know, because I'm so clear cognizant, I'm so clear knowing. I just know that it's time for this during this time. Okay, that's enough for that. Now we go into this herb or this supplement. We do that for a while, then we move on to the next, or we need to repeat. Or what else also happens is my team, Source, she will also show me through signs, synchronicities, and key codes. I'll see ads, or I'll see all different things, or I'll hear things that I'll be like, oh, maybe you need some Shashandra berry, or you need some B12, or you need some aminos, or whatever it is. And then you kind of like, okay, I'm getting the message. I already know what the answer is because I've been seeing this. Or do I just check with my pendulum, do some muscle testing, things like that, okay? So that was a big one on just that priority. Create your wealth. How do you create wealth? By focusing on you. You just know that you are already wealthy. You might not see it in this physical 3D presence yet, but what has been coming through is your birthrights are going to be, your birthright is being returned tenfold. This message has been dropping is like your birthright, my birthright, our birthrights are being restored and returned tenfold. I don't know what that means. I just know. I already know I'm abundant. I know I'm extremely wealthy. Like the future versions of myself, I already know that. I already know that exists in the quantum. Like I already know. I physically don't have proof of that. I just fucking know. All right. So that's how you continue to generate. The wealth is pouring into your own cup, right? You've poured all the bullshit. You've capped the pipelines, and you've created wealth and abundance for yourself in every now present moment. Okay. And this is how magic happens. This is how magic happens. So make magic happen. How do you make magic happen? I don't know. Light a candle. Dance. Sing. Look at a blade of grass. You know, look at a crystal deeply in the light. Whatever. Create magic. Make it happen. All right? And know that you are already the CEO of your life. Like, I already know I'm the CEO of my life. Like, I already freaking know that. All right? And I already know that. So hold the vision, continue to grow. You're going to be making an impact. You're more than likely have been continuing to make an impact, whether you realize it or not, because you are moving through life now as your higher self, as your soul, as your true essence. All right. So more priorities is expand your love, expand your heart space. So what we do when we go out into public, I sent out a field, the clear, and then I just hold this love, this field of love, okay? But what I also do is during times, you know, I've got an alarm set, I will do a Care Bear stare, right? You know what that looks like. Imagine that you're doing a well, if you're from the 80s, you know, hopefully, if you're here with me, you definitely resonate with that. You just send out light, love, magic, and miracles. You send out light, love, healing frequencies and energies, compassion, safety, all of it into the collective, right? When we send these energies, you make a huge difference. Don't think you don't. You yourself, your specific N=1 frequency makes a huge difference. And when you learn how to work with your energy field, your frequency, and you intentionally send it out, you can visually see this like a sonic wave going out into the collective and hitting everyone that's still asleep, and know that that is helping, because it is. That's sacred purpose right there, okay? All right. Continue to elevate your consciousness. Hold this frequency. All right, elevate your consciousness and hold your frequency, okay? We continue to create freedom, not just for ourselves, but for the collective, okay? We are here to help others remember, not by convincing them or dragging them across the finish line or giving all of this information to them. We help others remember by us remembering ourselves, and because we decided to do the work ourselves, and because we emanate and we hold a specific vibration and frequency now that is so authentic and true. We speak our truth, we stand in our truth, we know our truth, and we stand in our power. Just by doing that, you're helping others remember. You're giving them the permission slip and the safety. We are the anchors of light. We hold that in the field. All right, so continue to dream big, know that it's already there, okay? All right, and you continue to take soul-led actions. I've said this before. I get in the car, all right, we're going left or we're going right. Are we going this way or are we going that way? Or for me, it's like a just knowing now. Sometimes I'll have fun. I'll say, all right, left or right, okay? So remember who you really are, okay? So I'm going to look at you. Look deeply in the camera. Do you remember who you are, beautiful soul? Because I'm here to remind you who you are. I'm here to mirror to you of who you are. I'm here to activate you, elevate you, okay? Share my quantum medicine and magic with you, okay? That is sacred purpose. All right, through all the rambling, the messy, the magic, the swirling, all of it, do you remember who you are, okay? All right. All right. You are the treasure. 1555. Remember that. You are the treasure. You are the treasure. So please, please, please remember that always. All right. All right. So let me just take a peek here and see if there's anything. All right. Remember, you are not here to follow. You are not here to follow. Right? You're here to lead. You are here to lead. You are here to decode, not to repeat. You're here to decode and not to repeat cycles, especially, okay? You are here to transcend cycles, to transmute, all right? To release, to surrender, to do the work, all right? All right? You are powerful. I'm reminding you, remember how powerful you are, okay? And each death and rebirth cycle that you've been through this awakening process, you know this more and more, and you're holding this. You know who you are. You don't waver, okay? All right. So alignment and allow. So allow and align. Allow and align. All right. I allow myself to bloom gently and beautifully and fully. Repeat this with me, because you can activate yourself, okay? 1717 on the timer. I allow myself to bloom gently, beautifully, and fully. I do not rush the becoming. I release what no longer serves me. I transform with grace, power, and truth. I honor both my strengths and my softness. I am balanced, whole, and aligned. Clarity fills my mind. I see my path illuminated before me. I claim my sovereignty now. I lead my life with love, wisdom, knowledge, and confidence. I trust the unfolding. I trust the unfolding. Everything is aligning perfectly for my highest good. I am pure intention. I am guided, supported, and deeply loved. I am infinite. I am expansive. I am eternal. I am becoming. And all that I am here to be, I become that now. I am becoming all that I have came here to be. Okay? All right. And then I decoded Zen yesterday, the 0 point. All right? The 0 point of stillness. All right. Where was E? The energy, existence, and expansion. And N, the now, the nexus, and the neutrality. Okay? So continue to meet in a place, all right, where there's no attachment and calm awareness. No attachment and calm awareness, okay? Zero resistance to the energy, and you give 0 fucks, 0 tolerance. There's no tolerance, okay? Be in the state of Zen where you become the still point inside the movement, right? We have become the still point in this movement, all right? All right. It is full presence without distortions, okay? When your mind softens, your heart opens and your energy stabilizes and your soul leads. So I return to stillness, I trust the now, and I am perfectly aligned. All right, thanks for playing along. Hopefully everyone received the messages, the codes, the activations, the information, the frequency, the energy that you are meant to receive for your highest and best good always. So from our heart to yours, I am you, you are me, and we are we. And we're all beautifully weaving this tapestry of what's to come. We are building this new foundation. We are holding as the anchors of light, being the bridges. All right, and we are doing this together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Bye.